What's up, YouTube? It's Chris with Murphy Firearms Training. Freedom Munitions X Defense. Self-defense ammunition. This is a bonded 357 Magnum. You see what it's supposed to look like on the box here. Here's what it looks like out of the box. Good looking ammo. This is a 125 grain hollow point. 125 grain. There is no velocity on the box. We're going to chronograph it and see what kind of velocities we get. We're using a Ruger SP101 with a 2.25 inch barrel, short barrel ballistics. That's what we do. We're going to see our average velocity. We're going to see our kinetic energy. And then we're going to see if this thing actually expands like that from a short barrel that most folks actually carry and not from an 8-inch test barrel at some factories. So they brag on their website about how they test their ammo extensively. Let's see if they test it from a short barrel. And also I will add that bonded ammunition in hunting tends to be a deeper penetrating ammo that doesn't come apart. And so we'll see if that's the case here or not, if that bonded bullet makes any difference over an old cup and core style bullet. Gonna aim at that white circle down range, gonna see what we can do. Here we go. Ooh, that's kind of stout. That went high or low? It went low. I can't tell. I don't know where I'm hitting. Ooh, those are tough to extract. Those are very tough to extract. Yikes. I'm gonna shoot 5 more of those and see if they're that tough to extract. Let's try single action. Definitely low. Definitely shooting low. All right, and that batch extracted just fine, so I don't know. Second batch extracted just fine, so let's check our chrono reading.
So because that first batch extracted was difficult to extract, I went ahead and shot 10. So your 10 shot average for a 125 grain 357 Magnum was 1244.8. So pushing 1250 FPS. The extreme spread was 130, which is a little high. 437 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. For 125 grain 357 Magnum, that's moving. All in all, from that short barrel, that's not bad at all. So the question is, will it expand? So we're going to set up the ballistics gel in the water jug and see what it does. So here we go.
So here's how we find it. Very wet. And let's see. Looks like I have a jug. Wow. When I say obliterated, I mean that's obliterated under the table. There's your hit. There's your entrance wound. Let's see if we got any pieces in here. Looks clean. But literally split that wide open. Second jug is hit there, exits there, split wide open, really nice. Third jug is hit there, got a big old hole poked in it, and it looks like it's got a hole poked out of it. And just check and make sure there's nothing in it. There's not. So fourth jug looks like it has a hole poked in it, and ooh, a dent right there. So it did go through 4 full jugs. 4 full jugs, and you see it laying. Let's pour it out. Let's see what we get besides wet feet. Haha, I wore my boots today. I'm not getting wet feet today. All right. Woo! Don't know. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen with that. All right, so that is the Like all of those petals actually peeled back around the back of that. I mean, that is violent expansion. But it looks like it retained all its weight. So normally if this weren't bonded and it expanded this violently, you'd see lots and lots of petals and lots of the cup would be separated from the core. But it looks like that stayed together. But boy, oh boy, did it expand violently from a 2.25 inch barrel. Lots of splash. I took a bath on that one. So anyway, that's pretty good. 4 jugs and a lot of expansion. I'd like to compare that to the Ballistics gel and see what we see. All right, guys, so I went low center on the block. This is the hit for the 357. So the 357 Magnum is this one here with this big upset. So you got a lot of ups. You see all this upset on this tract here. And we follow that tract. Right, we follow that track and it turns into this little pencil. And you see it turn into that. If we line our ruler up and we go to our bullet is sitting at the 19, I'm going to say 19 and a half-ish. So the bullet is here. It's about 19 and a half. It's I got to get the right angle for you guys to see this. But about 19 and a half is where the bullet sits. So a lot of penetration. Let's dig this out and see what it looks like. So there it is after digging out of the Ballistics gel. I mean, just massive expansion. And I'll tell you, if this wasn't bonded, all of those petals would just shear off as much as they've curled back. They've almost wrapped around the bullet. So anyway, there's your Ballistics gel hollow point and its expansion. All right, guys, so here we go. Water jug is on the left. And you can see, I mean, rapid, violent expansion. The petals wrapped all the way around. On one side, they've actually wrapped so tight you almost can't see the bullet. You see this interesting, there's this little dot in the center. Like this thing's gotten all the way down to some divider and the lead has ended. But violent, rapid expansion. Really lots going on. And then here on the right is the Ballistics gel. And we see that same characteristic gold dot. And we see that same violent, rapid expansion. Again, one side has literally wrapped around the bullet and hugged itself on the base there. You got a petal sticking out on this one. You got a petal sticking way out on this one. That's pretty awesome. I mean, real violent, rapid expansion, deep penetration, and looks like pretty much all of the bullet is still there. So, I call this one a winner from a short barrel. The one concern you may have is in Ballistics gel, this thing penetrated about 19 and a half inches. And so, you know, you may say, hey, that penetrated too deep. If you carried a 4 or 5 inch barrel, I don't know what this would do. But from a short barrel, boy, oh boy, will it do a lot. So there you go, guys. There's the info you need, hopefully. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks for your support. Let me know if you have any questions, and like and subscribe. Have a great day.